viewers, Mr. Leonidas here. I hope you're doing well. And in this video I just want to briefly cover the sort of a broad topic on neck knives. And I know a lot of you guys out there, survival guys, outdoor enthusiasts, a lot of you out there have already been carrying a neck knife. Some of you may not. I was one of those that I've always kind of been on the edge of doing it because really I never really liked, I've always worn like necklaces and things like that. I've never really been fond of the added weight of it. But recently started kind of playing around with various neck knives, some that I've owned, maybe not used a whole lot. I've recently set up this Becker Necker BK11, extremely popular knife on YouTube. All the Becker series, very popular. But, so the main thing, like I said, I really wasn't into it because of the added weight of it. But now I've noticed after wearing several different knives, this is one of the heavier ones I have. I will say it's not all that bad. So that was the first thing with me, weight, and then the second thing is it's something that might get in your way. So you see, I can bend over here and the knife is freely swinging around. So something that I do is just tuck it up under my shirt. The knife is no longer going to really get in my way. That's one of the things. So I'll go ahead and talk about some of the benefits of a neck knife. Actually, the first thing that I really got from it is probably, of all the knives on my person right now, which I'm carrying, I do have one knife tucked in my pants here. I've got the fastest access to a neck knife at this point, because especially right now, with the way I'm talking, using my hands, I've got the fastest access to it right now. So a lot faster than reaching down to my waistline. So fast access.
I wanted to attach a quick update to my neck knife video, and this is the Becker 11, which I was showing, and I became a little bit concerned with the retention of the Becker sheath on my neck after wearing it for several months. And I did some research online and looked at what a lot of guys recommended, because as far as I know, with the way the sheath is and the material that it's created out of, it's not quite remoldable. I don't know if you can tell completely there. Yeah, you can see a little bit. There's those little sort of those little bumps in there, and that's added in on the sheath, on the mold of it, so it catches on to the back of the knife. And the only thing about it is the way the sheath is designed, it does tend to wear down and it gets a little bit looser over time. So it adds for a good quick fast draw on the knife, but the drawback is it can slip out a little too easily, in my opinion. Does it just fall out on its own? I have not had that happen yet, but like I said, it can maybe get pulled out a little too easily, and if you were to like drop it or fall, it's possible the knife could be slung out of the sheath. So I just added some shock cord retention on there, which what a lot of guys recommended. Now the only thing it does, it almost turns the knife into a two-step sort of a grab. Is if you just straight up grab it, you have to drop the shock cord off, but it's pretty quickly and easily removed, so not a big deal with that. And it does up the safety, and also if someone tried to grab this knife from you, they have to take off the shock cord as well. And so that's just some simple like bungee shock cord webbing. I keep some spare around, and I just want to tack that on to the video here, just to let you guys know out there that I did become somewhat concerned with the retention on the Becker Necker sheath here, but having that shock cord on there, absolutely no worries on that at this point.
Then, in conjunction to a primary survival kit, I have sort of a smaller one on this. So it gives you a secondary survival kit. Now, I will go ahead and say this doesn't have my primary survival kit on this BK11 setup. I didn't want the added weight on it. I'll go ahead and show you what I do have in it, just for reference. I have a Bic lighter in SC arrowhead in there, a hacksaw blade that's been cut down and painted, and then a P38 can opener. And that's a really lightweight setup. Now, I don't have a fire steel, simply because I wanted everything in here to be sort of close to like a single hand use. I didn't want to have to work with a fire steel. Bic lighters are awesome. It's a little bit windy out here. It's working just fine. So that's something to consider. And like I was also saying, it's a secondary kit to a primary on a larger knife or in my pack. So that's an added benefit. So you have your ease of access. You can add a survival kit. And then I have to say, with wearing it, it really doesn't get in your way. Like I said, you can tuck it in your shirt. I've just kind of really grown quite fond of a neck knife, and just about anywhere I go now, I'm wearing one, or it's sort of tucked away. And then also the last thing I wanted to mention before I do conclude this is you really want to have a breakaway lanyard. That's really the only safe way that you're gonna, really gonna need to set up a neck knife, is because you don't want to get hurt or asphyxiated with your own gear. That would be unfortunate. So just have something that you can pull the knife out, but yet if you give it enough tension, you're going to be able to remove it. So that's my final suggestion on wearing a neck knife like that, or any sort of neck apparel or gear. I just thought I'd share a few points on that, just give my opinion about how I feel about it, and I think there's plenty of added value with one. I definitely like it. And you got your extra cordage on here when I wrap the handle, and you have your lanyard on there. So pretty neat little setup. So, hey, share with me what you have on your neck setup. Let me know if you hate neck knives. I'm curious. So, but anyway, so thank you so much for your time. It's Mr. Leonard. As always, have a good one.